Hey, hello. There's a slow rise of young white South Africans who would wish to be identified as Africans just because they were born in South Africa or rather Africa. And this is funny because not so long ago, their fathers or even grandfathers only wanted to be identified as Europeans. Here's a case of one white South African who gets checked for this. Take a look.
My parents decided to have the nasty in South Africa where they live and have me, you know? And now you're calling me a colonizer. I didn't colonize shit. Okay, I was born here just like you. Don't come at me like that. Let me just live my life, okay? I'm African.
I'll get to your parents in a second, but a few things first. Everywhere on this planet where your phenotype exists, indigenous people suffer. Everywhere on this planet where your phenotype has settled, indigenous people want you gone. Everywhere. So you can choose to do something with that information, or you can just ignore it and say, you know what, you were born here. That's fine. Now, the fact that you were born here should not have happened. You were born here of violence, colonization, right? Your parents remained here because a system was put in place through violence, through colonization, that made it legal for you to stay here. A system that indigenous people did not approve of and has never favored them and has never benefited them as well. So the legality around you being here and staying here has nothing to do with indigenous people because we did not agree to this. We did not consent to this. So now you're saying you're not a colonizer because you didn't colonize any place. This is where I blame your parents. Because where you are born is not controlled by you. But what you do with what you know where you are born is everything. And the fact that you are this ignorant, I blame on your parents. So this can be the start of a journey towards educating yourself about colonization, how you've benefited from it just by your skin color, or you can stay ignorant like your parents have allowed up to this point. So, granted, there are many white people all over the planet who fight for indigenous rights. There's a reason they do this. You can educate yourself as to the reasons they do this, or you can just stay another ignorant white person. So what I would do if I were you is I would chalk the last 19 years and blame it on your parents allowing you to grow up in this bubble of privilege where you don't know anything about your history, you don't understand why we say you are privileged, and you don't understand why people call you a colonizer. You can blame your parents for all that. But from this point onward, what are you going to do with what you now know? What are you going to do with the fact that all over the planet where colonization has happened, indigenous people still want white people gone? What are you going to do with the fact that all over the planet where settlers are, on average, they are always doing better than indigenous people? Why do you think that is? And why do you think that so many countries are still sitting destabilized, even though colonization ended so long ago? Who do you think is perpetuating colonization? Who do you think is continuing the legacy that colonization created? Because as you say, all the colonizers are gone, but how is it that their descendants are still benefiting from what was done?
So, what do you all think? Should a white South African, or rather any white person, be identified as African just because they are born in Africa? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Otherwise, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment if you have any other thing to say and share. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're new and want more videos like this. Until next time, peace out.